Hey, I'm Sean in St. Louis, and this is the Marketing Gateway. We're out of the office for a couple of weeks, and so this week we'll ring in the new year with 5 ways marketing may change in 2026. We're going to cover big changes in influencer marketing, how audio and ads is tuning out, the rise of retail media networks, the powerful motivator of Treatonomics, and why optimizing AI platforms is going to be very important over the next year. And another change, of course, is I have a cold, so sorry if I sound a little different this week. Well, today we're going to cover influencers. So I teach a marketing strategy class to MBA students, and I've been surprised over the last couple of years at how many students really, truly believe in online influencers. Now, I read the trade magazines, and I know influencers are becoming a major powerhouse in content marketing strategies, particularly in launching new products or promoting off-the-radar ones. The influencer market is worth at least $250 billion, and it's growing every year. There are a lot of reasons that influencers are effective. They tend to have large, devoted audiences. They're trusted sources of information, and many of them are happy to work fairly inexpensively to create authentic content that follows brand guidelines while also ringing true to their viewers or listeners. We've also shifted from influencers being engaged in direct sponsorship-style relationships to a growing trend of programmatic approaches where software helps identify the right channels for brands and automates relationship building, which also makes it easier to get placement with narrower niche audiences that fit target market criteria more cleanly. But there is a cost to all this convenience, and that's the parallel rise of AI-generated influencers. I realize this all might sound like science fiction, but I'm also sure you heard about the AI actress Tilly Norwood, whose creators announced this year that she is seeking representation in Hollywood. It actually hasn't gone over too well, but the idea that movie stars could one day be custom made for their roles by AI isn't something that we have to rely on movies to show us anymore. So here's the thing. The same technology that powers Tilly Norwood is also widely available to people all over the world, and it's allowing individuals to create AI influencers who look and sound and act like real people. Much of the time, you'll find them on TikTok or Instagram, and a lot of the time they're posing as women. A recent report from 404 Media revealed that hundreds of these AI-generated TikTok influencers were being run from a single phone farm by Doublespeed, a startup backed by the major venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz. But beyond the ones Doublespeed is running, there are thousands more known AI-generated influencer accounts already, and more are appearing every day, and some of them are getting millions and millions of views. There are also stories about individuals who are making money creating their own AI-generated influencer accounts. A BBC News article from December 26 talked about how a student at the University of Illinois named Simone McKenzie created an AI influencer named Gigi on Google VO3, which is a generative video platform. Gigi is not real and doesn't pretend to be. She does things that are definitely not possible, like eating lava pizza or putting cotton candy on her face like lip gloss. It's not hard to know that she's AI generated, but you know what? She's racked up millions of views on TikTok and made thousands of dollars for her creator. Even more alarming, it only takes her a few minutes to create the videos from the prompting tool, and the creator posts multiple videos per day. There's no time needed for writing or lighting or sound checks or filming or post-production. It's all available nearly immediately for posting what is still a very receptive audience on TikTok. Or is it? Well, I don't doubt that some of these people are real. It's well established that TikTok has a major problem with bot accounts, both as creators pushing content and also as fake accounts boosting viewer numbers and engagement. Just in the first quarter of 2025, TikTok removed 211 million videos from its platform for violating community standards. And of these, about 14% fell into the category of edited media and AI-generated content, or about 30 million of those videos. TikTok bots are also a big problem. I've seen estimates from researchers suggesting that as much as 75 to 97% of TikTok ad click traffic is driven by bots. Google ads, by the way, is generally in the 18% range, and Facebook, regular Facebook, not Instagram, is in the 5% range. Bots are also used to inflate view counts, create fake followers, offer fake likes, make fake comments, and boost share statistics. And you can bet the same people who are trying to make money with AI-generated content on TikTok are also using these unscrupulous bots to gain higher visibility. So Everything I've just said about TikTok applies to every other popular social media platform. Instagram has the same issues, so does YouTube, and so does Reddit. And X, formerly Twitter, is so hollowed out that now you can assume that almost any engagement you're getting there is fake. So, what does this mean for brands who want to use an influencer strategy? Well, it mostly means do your homework and create partnerships with real influencers who have provably real audiences. You are much better off reaching tens of thousands of real people than hundreds of thousands or millions of fake ones. And you are much better off working with content creators who have built their own audiences through hard work and good production than with programmatic approaches where you have less control over how your brand message is being shared or how your budget is being spent. And as with anything, set smart metrics that can measure actual success, not just vanity metrics like clicks or engagement, because those can be faked. But you know what? I have an ugly feeling that the heyday of influencer marketing is coming to a close, and we're going to move to a sort of different model as advertisers get tired of separating the real influencers out from the fake ones. Maybe we'll see something similar to the entertainment industry where influencers have to hire established agencies to get them deals. Maybe we'll see some sort of verification and validation platform arise to provide stronger confidence in the humanity of purported influencers. Or maybe, and probably more likely, the fraudsters and scammers will siphon off so much of the money that the entire market for influencers collapses and we move on to something else. Whatever happens, we'll see it in 2026. I'm Sean in St. Louis, and this has been the Marketing Gateway. See you next time.